Have you ever wondered what a fly rod is and how to pick one? In this video, we will introduce you to a fly rod. Stick around to the end to learn what kind of rod we would recommend for the beginner fly fisher. Hi, I want to say thank you for stopping by for fly fishing, where our goal is to help you be a little farther ahead of where we were when we started fly fishing. If you are a beginner or a seasoned pro, there are a few things to consider when you are going to purchase a new fly rod. A very simple explanation, fly rods come in a few different lengths. The one you choose is determined by the type of fishing you will be doing. Basically, longer rods are better for longer casts, while shorter rods work better when space is limited. The length of a fly rod is an important factor to consider when looking for a new fly rod. The length determines how far you cast, if it will land on target, and helps control the fish after hooking it. The length also affects how and where you can comfortably fly fish. Shorter fly rods are 6 to 7 feet and work best for close range fishing. They are perfect for small streams, creeks, and when fishing in tight and brushy areas. They excel for making short, precise casts a necessity when fly fishing in tight quarters. The short pole allows more control and accuracy, making it easier to cast when room is limited and you want the fly to land in an exact location. Medium length fly rods are around 8 to 9 feet and can be used for a wide range of fishing situations. They work for both small streams and larger rivers. They are able to handle a wide variety of fish and fishing techniques. These rods are great for beginners because they are easy to cast and handle. The length of these rods allow an awesome balance between casting, distance, and control, making these a great universal fly rod. Longer rods are considered to be around 9 to 10 feet. They are the go-to rod for making longer casts. Longer casts are necessary when fishing open water. They are the preferred rod for large rivers, lakes, and saltwater fishing. They work great when fishing with a sinking line. The longer rod helps keep the line in the air longer, helping you to make the longer cast. Fly rods over 10 feet are used when chasing big game fish and for longer distance casting. They are ideal when fishing in large open waters like the ocean and big lakes. They work great for targeting big fish like muskie, marlin, and permit. These rods are designed to handle harsh environments and rigors of fishing for larger and powerful fish. The extra length allows the fly fisher the ability to cast longer distances and an outstanding ability to control even the biggest fish. Like and subscribe if you like this content. What is fly rod weight? The weight of a fly rod is a standard measurement used to classify a fly rod based on their size, power, and intended use. Fly rods are classified on a scale from 1 to 14. Smaller numbers represent lighter rods and larger numbers represent heavier rods. A fly rod's weight is determined by the amount of weight that is required to bend the rod into a parabolic curve. The classification is known as the line weight or line size of the rod. Fly lines are also rated on the same scale. So a 5-weight rod is designed to cast a 5-weight line. A 7-weight rod is designed to cast a 7-weight line, always matching the rod and line. 1 to 2-weight fly rods are ultra lightweight rods used when fishing small streams, smaller fish, or doing delicate presentations. They work great when fishing for small trout, panfish, or small bass. 3 to 4-weight fly rods are lightweight rods best when used for small to medium streams, small to medium fish, delicate presentations, or medium fly presentations. These work good for fishing trout, crappie, panfish, and small bass. 5 to 6-weight fly rods are a medium lightweight rod. They work for medium to large streams, medium to large fish, and medium to heavy presentations. 5 to 6-weight fly rods are a good choice for a starter rod and work good when fishing medium-sized crappie, trout, bass, walleye, or steelhead. 7 to 8-weight medium weight rods are used for large streams, large rivers, large fish, and medium heavy presentations. These rods work good for larger trout, salmon, steelhead, or bass. 9 to 10-weight fly rods are heavyweight rods and work great in salt water, for larger fish and heavy presentations. They are good to use when fishing for medium to large saltwater species like tarpon, permit, and dolphin. They also work great for large northern pike and muskie. 11 to 12 weight fly rods are a heavyweight rod used for bigger and stronger freshwater and medium-sized saltwater species like tuna, bluefish, or barracuda. They work great for casting long distances, heavy flies, and control in strong winds. 13 to 14 weight fly rods are very heavy and powerful rods, mostly used for targeting large, hard-fighting fish species such as tarpon, marlin, sharks, and sailfish. Because of their size, these fish require heavy tackle and strong casting abilities to successfully land them. They will cast heavy lines and flies long distances with high accuracy and power. These rods are usually used for salt water. These rods are a specialty rod that most fly fishers will never need. What are fly rods made out of? Fiberglass fly rods are fly fishing rods made from a composite material consisting of glass fibers embedded in a resin. They were introduced in the 1950s and were very popular until graphite rods were brought out in the 1970s. In the last few years, fiberglass has regained popularity because of its unique feel and action. Fiberglass fly rods are heavier and more flexible than graphite rods. This allows them to have a more relaxed casting style. They are a moderate to slow action. It flexes gradually and gives you a more forgiving cast, making these a great fly rod for beginners who may struggle with the faster action of a graphite rod. They are noted for their durability over other rods like graphite and bamboo. Graphite fly rods are constructed by layering graphite fibers in a crosshatch pattern and curing them with heat and pressure. This creates a rod that is both strong and flexible. The advantage of a graphite fly rod is their sensitivity. They are lightweight and responsive, which allows the angler to feel even the slightest movement. Graphite fly rods are versatile and can be designed to suit a wide range of fishing conditions and techniques, ranging from delicate presentations to heavy nymphing and even streamer flies. A bamboo fly rod is a fly rod made from strips of bamboo glued together to form a tapered, flexible shaft. These rods are the oldest style of fly rod and are still in use today. They are highly prized by collectors and traditionalists for their superior feel, sensitivity, and beauty. Bamboo fly rods are prized because of their unique feel and action. They have a fast action, meaning the rod flexes quickly and provides a high level of sensitivity and accuracy. This makes experienced anglers love their precision and control. Bamboo rods, unlike other rods, absorb shock and prevent the fish from tearing the hook out of their mouth. These have become sought after and can claim a high price at times. Carbon fiber fly rods are a type of fly fishing rod made from carbon fiber materials. Carbon fiber, a high-tech lightweight material, is known for its strength, durability, and sensitivity. Carbon fiber rods are popular for fly fishermen who want a high-performance, lightweight, and easy-to-cast fly rod. Carbon fiber fly rods are fast action rods, meaning they have a stiff backbone and a quick recovery time, allowing for a fast and powerful cast. The positive, they are highly sensitive and durable. However, they cost a lot more than their counterparts. Another thing to consider are the fly rod grips. Fly rod grips can be made out of a few different materials that can help improve any fishing experience. Having the right grip will improve fish hookups, feel, and improve the fighting capabilities. The following are some of the most common materials used for fly fishing grips. To begin with, cork is one of the most popular materials used for fly rod grips. It is durable, lightweight, and comfortable. Plus, it's resistant to moisture and allows the fly fisherman a good grip when the cork is wet. EVA foam is a synthetic material. Foam is lightweight, durable, resistant to water and UV damage. Saltwater fly fishermen use it a lot on saltwater rods because the corrosive saltwater can damage cork grips. Wood is a classic material used for fly rod grips, mostly used now on traditional bamboo and fiberglass rods. Wood is comfortable with a natural feel, but it is not as durable or resistant to moisture as other materials. Synthetic materials like carbon fiber is lightweight, durable, and resistant to damage from water and UV rays. These are more expensive than cork and foam, but provide a highly customizable option for anglers. One last thing to consider about fly rod grips are the shape and size. Fly fishing rods can come with different types of grips. Having the right grip can make a big difference in comfort and control when casting and fishing. The most common types of grips found on fly rods are full Wells grip. Used for larger rods, the grip has a noticeable bulge in the middle and a flare at the back end for improved control and leverage. Half Wells grip. Used on smaller rods, it has a smaller bulge in the middle and a straighter taper toward the back, allowing for a more streamlined and comfortable grip. Reverse half Wells grips are similar to the half Wells grips, but it has a reverse taper going towards the front end. This is popular if you are more comfortable holding the rod closer to the tip. Cigar grips have a straight and even taper from front to back that resembles the shape of a cigar. These are used on classic or traditional fly rods like bamboo and fiberglass rods. One last thing to consider is the action. The action of a fly rod describes the rod's flexibility and how it reacts to the angler's casting stroke. The action is classified into three main types of action: slow, medium, and fast. Slow action fly rods bend more throughout its length. Medium action fly rods bend more in the upper half of the rod. Fast action fly rods are stiff and bend mostly in the tip of the rod. The action of a fly rod is classified by several different factors, like the materials it's made of, the length and taper. Longer, thinner rods typically have a faster action than shorter and thicker rods. Rods with a more aggressive taper also have a faster action than those with a more gradual taper. Overall, the action of the rod affects casting sensitivity and its fighting abilities. Wrapping things up, the fly rod is one of the most important items you'll purchase when you begin down this adventure called fly fishing. Pick a fly rod that matches the area of fish and conditions that you plan on fishing the most. I cannot stress enough that practice is one of the biggest necessities when learning how to fly fish. Do not overthink it, and don't forget to check your fly. I didn't forget. P.S. It's what we started with. 5 to 6 weight fly rods are a good choice for a starter rod and work good when fishing medium-sized crappie, trout, bass, walleye, or steelhead.